I want to create a topical lesson based on something recently in the news. I'm going to choose the European horse meat scandal. So if I type in EU horse meat scandal, I want this for an intermediate level class, so I select intermediate. I want something that's current, so when I get the results, I'm going to click on this week, which will give me the most recent articles. And here I see various articles published in the past week related to the horse meat scandal. So I can go ahead and select one that's of interest, and I can do a rapid analysis. Vocabulary, I can see by automatically building word lists, highlighting words that are relevant to the subject. I can look at the grammar. I can say I want to focus on active tenses, the present perfect active, the past perfect active, and again you highlights them in context. So rapidly I get a sense of what the article can do. I can quickly build a lesson from this by giving it a name, just a brief description. I can set the level for myself for what level of learner it's for, and I can quickly include some exercises based on topical words, a basic gap fill exercise. And here we see very quickly I see the outlines of a lesson plan. And here's the content of the article, and here's the gap fill exercise that's been generated. Everything is available as a print or interactive component. So if I click on this link, it gets me to the edit facility where I can remove some of the words like lasagna, labyrinthine. And here I see the interactive exercises. So I can try this out. Horse meat scandal. I check my answers and you see I got 6% correct. So I see there's feedback for green and red for where I get right and where I get wrong. That's to be able to test it out. Okay, I can quickly add additional exercises. I can add comprehension in free text, discussion words, which is a warm-up exercise, grammar exercises, vocabulary exercises, and some basic comprehension related to word ordering, sentence and paragraph ordering, and word match exercises. So for instance, if I do a word match exercise based on this article with a topical vocabulary, uses topical words, 5 topical words, I can give it a name. And what it will basically do is give me a drag and drop matchup exercise where I see there are the words. Again, lasagna is in there, and here I can drag and I can drop, and again check answers. So you see feedback green and red for what I get right and what I get wrong. Okay, and you see the edit facilities. Various different exercises as I mentioned. In addition to exercises, I can also add glossaries specific to the vocabulary that I want, or the difficult words or topical words. I can also add references, like a usage list, which are an example list of sentences for how any particular grammar point or how any particular vocabulary are used. It will search the whole database and basically find them. Once I've built a lesson and I want to assign it to a class or to a student or share it with a teacher, it's easy. I just hit the share button. I put in their email address, or I can create a group with everyone's email addresses already in it. So I go ahead and put in and it's as simple as that. That's now shared. So to show you that, if I log out, I log back in as a student. I'll see at the top, here's my lesson. I go into the lesson and here are the materials. I see the article, I see the exercise, and I see the other exercises. And again, I can do the exercise interactively, or I can print them out and do them on paper. So let's say, again, do I want to do the word match exercise? So let's say we know beef is there. Fraud is there, and we'll just randomly put these ones in here, so you'll see some positive and negative. So you see, get some positive feedback and some feedback for where I made my mistakes. I can go back to my exercises. I can do the additional exercises, or I can go back to the lesson and see the whole thing. At any point I can look at my gradebook to see how I'm progressing. Similarly, the teachers can see this. So if I log back out and log in as the teacher and go to the teacher's gradebook, I see here the list of my class, some classes or groups, and here are my students, and I see here are the different lessons that they've been assigned. Here are the different exercises they've done and the different scores, their number of attempts and how complete each of them are. At any point you can go back to your lessons, you can share them, you can update them. You also can share your bookmarks, so if you want to recommend an article for a student to read, you just take any of your bookmarks and you can bookmark any article, hit recommend, and it's just like sharing. And then when they log in, they see it in their bookmarks. And that's how you create lesson materials very rapidly with Lingle Online.